Broni kwan ya ofa so a chese ode na nado ato na no ade bia ode ne ba bonten na nipa wo se ogina eye na nan se eye sa nipa no mum no nipa ne din no mum ada na mum na nado mum edin ene da eye na no ewo ho anti oba bonten ade bia na nado nkofo be bisa se na nado kra den wa ye se wa Broni always bia na nado no na mum no kwa ne se no kra na aba bonten abusuan wo hwe no na like na comment na wo hwe so e de kan ko YouTube nso a no subscribe to your YouTube channel no Adwoa TV na yentie nia ekoso nia ma expose ni nyina aba bonte no ebre kakra bi atwam krankofo be ka sese wa Broni etonton yam ewo Canada ade a oton ewo ho no na abusia yenhwe video we mra ye koba na ye de ne aka no so atoa so ho e de ama
birthday no or per birthday line no money me ntia or starting so on hopes na ekodi asem no anytime be a gift ya do e be di birthday bia no she has to come out and say something and it started all the way in 2019 opa mon ko hwe mo for those of you who know what I'm talking about anytime hopes and yere edi because ye be ba the din be ba suru bia no that is when she comes out. Why? Because we are disappointed. Adentia ye the hope say man no ebere bi atwam ansa wo be share gift adoye ye the hope say man no and o se wona dia ibeni dia wo mpa ibeni aibe kote dia wo mpa ibe kote de o kan ye no no and na mencha dia aibe kote ne hwere no na aibe kote no ko hu gift adoye and ne waya na adoye na omumi enu so no do no aye fe aye kama hey no ko nice no ko fe no ko bright na sentia wo se sadia wakofre onwo ananko mo de ne mano me nuanom mbaite mo sa na mo tie enti me nua Hobson mo de na ma obi kra na man kan kire no se adan wo se wo mpe ye de ade e ma wo se wo mpe na enti no wenze ntoko a wo kun ase ne say in any case wa wo se kra de me ma no kra de o mo nya ohwe bio enti no ho kra de sa la no enti adan na fe de sa na madam buo sa na secretary no what pe honorable if the opportunity ne buy honorable be do why dey honorable number man dey pay cow ba no see amenu aduane ama wo na ja honorable Hobson so so we me go dia Hobson we ni mu be so si o honorable Hobson so ba na ja na wo park da ho planes idea me bomu ama na tu eno no so bo mu bi na mo hwe criminal te ne ekoso Hobson ada no na me ka kire mo se hwe se obi nim dia oya so adia say obi nim dia oya they just execute anyhow hwe Hobson ada na ade we so honorable Hobson yere a confirm say ya video on shot ade o da on shent ade Hobson born and ni pitri sorry ye pepepe onko hwa lady in ejina way na who da hata mbey no see okay na say me wo extra key no see okay na the one that I see you know I was so stressed and na me who dia me so I just felt like say membra na me no be pass the time and I hope Simbisa and say I hope you have not taken any pictures of me no see there be aden na me young sir oh how can I do that to you somebody of my heart there the you mama papa Hobson could do Ghana. So what I say I'm mad, I'm messing with the saying that also. No, send a picture and you become a Hobson. Hobson say, what? Send it become a Hobson. And that is where this whole thing started. Intimate a year, a year, say all of a sudden, a kufu bear. In any case, one case our first video, what's a papa no peno? Nana ofrel kra onfa me pacho we are going with facts na ukọ Ghana wo niama papa bi yenti no wan kohia no kra e na wa ka say eyie a wo ne omo private jet nim ni na ko so ekọ Kumasi was the closest you came with the man after your second video we see you as a matter of fact wo compromise first or say compromising pictures one ka video. Go and listen to her videos again. Me can't trust a year and you share that you share near me. They are no one can make your judgment. Okay? Ono ankasa essay 7. There are some compromising videos. They are okachiro ono ankasa ni chocho mufutofo ho gina ono so no had nothing to do with that. As a matter of fact, o complain chiro omo say okoye say okwa hu papa no Toronto ha no. As a matter of fact, the man told him say, "What are you doing here? I have been told to stay away from you." Oh, sir, I'm not after you. You know, it's just that I want to do women empowerment in Ghana, but you know, it's hard if you don't have somebody. And I met Papa Kachire and say, well, if you come to Ghana, come to Flagstaff House. That's where the government business is conducted. So come there. They see, yeah, I don't know. Oh, free phone, so no one can say, man, you will say, you better record, no. A friend are down for UK, Kachire and are down for, they say, hey, you people are in trouble. I'll bring you people down. I'll bring the party down. I'll bring everybody down. Into a man, I down for no cry, no say, or say, no, can he doesn't even have the strength. Can you believe when I went there, he didn't even look at me. He treated me very poor. And guess what confirmed this conversation? Conversation on the hopes in Havo, you say, Papa na dancing anymore man comes to confirm said your catcher and a down for us on the correct. Because on one casa can say she complained to Hobson in one of the voice notes say, and a president no crown no man a chance near the Adene and to be our can winning now. Video about the same. Says president Tafrim and a president Yesi and a president Yesi. Now again, Nyansa as a wound nipia a hard general. Now me really free say you are on a soil. Number one, 2 people goes into a place to go and film themselves. If they want that news to be public, I believe they will go sign a contract and start acting porno. So person perform so we porno star so person uni o mako den to dey maybe go a ye ma paper e mera no but ye be ma paper so I say na wa sign say and then me kwesi apia me ni ase mesi video ye den yeah we are doing porno but na dwene number we say they are all cano e be side na onu ankasa ye den ato problem and no tina me buy na mbeka say mame sampono sempena twiene kekepo e na wo kan ka me kwasi apia me kra de me support na ya pe kwan bia jiske free sankrofo we ho. Who don't remember that my video mu ya fi say me ka tire ni say yempona no po keke na na atwa so enipa at the end of the day mama bekibu na be fu but kuno obi on na worry for all this long then ya de obi ja na so du nkote and no be die down. But now Ghana ni we free say yes the president a criminal. The president armed robbery. The president is stage killing. Ghanaian people didn't take that part of the thing. And that's what they are by a crime was committed. What is the crime? Jimmy for what buy with you to will be a deal. Will be a cocra edu according to what could be a name, I will be a deal. Or say a crime has been connected. Are they? Obi tichiru ubodua Jimmy kwa but Ghana for politics ya benti also we dey no also we tafre no na G modern nam social media na muti Jimmy e comedy obi na all be pet tom change kakra na mo ankasa na mo nye discerni no obi affairs wo se wono obeye we said e be ya obeye free na na dwene mo be ne clear ana meboa na last video bi oyeye. Someone say introduction of the man. No. Hello, it's your girl. Why? The new household name. Keyword household name. Now you see the intent. Hello, this is Kwesiapia, your new household name. Adia Abeye Popular. I'm the talk of the town. I'm what everybody is discussing. Ghana for me Kwesiapia me ma media true. Onipa me nimu say ye nua ba ne se wo ye ne bone eye Hobson na hopes and so information or the abaning in our show says sebi now your madam bona no chase no and my child sir and why are you doing this? You know that is why I don't like to put my trust in men because hey one hopes and I no say any day if you take it to free Canada you could hear aba yes you per mile yes you per mile so you take it could hear aba oko ene wenye bi endia e case oko e wenye bi endia e case na me last me ka simbi na nka me kwesi apia na me yoba na soso ampa se nyame aye badom na me ne onipa o te sa ondi president no kura o yinipe mu adada na wase bi di president na me wo bibi kura kan ka me ntwen me twenya o for years wo free so na ma publishing book my affair with the president.
Abusia na chese Ghana fo adwunkire ne bi na yekohwe ede ebaye no wo ekwan ya fa so ema Serwaa Broni etimi pie ye prekope ede edin ahodo ebagu eye abonten so ewo ho join ne wo eye Facebook na fenso YouTube wo like na wo share na wo do comment eba misramo comment no me say I started eba ewo Facebook na ya atem didie misramo we no ba kire wa adwen ewo ho no mo enya atem didie na me ka say eye tap send Royal Hallmark magazine GQ Sounds na fe unique Lisa White na so ya sem ya di dwumadie we de abro abedwafo aba abedwa ewo ha no mu say abusia kwaba
ye nua
bibi aboko de
nyame de
ye nyina ye tie ye nua be ma no enum nsem a ode eto ho no mo na kire Serwaa Broni de ono wo ne Canada na emomu no nkofo na eroshe no na nia wo se ode ba bonti se wo se ono ode nsem bi sei e ba na ho to no e ma ne haw nyina eso ete ewo ho no mo Miss Kavagio adwenkyere wo ho ne se
Adepamedasi. Wow, share right about now. So much pa. Edina and Miss Kavagio. Adependeme communicate truth what it
ka
Miss Rentitinsi.
Mintitinsi.
And you mean your spiritual problem.
No.
Medasi. Adepa tio. Say you suyo ye no. Sa ni we are so beye. Can I what I say? Mrs. said you suyo ye no. Sa enewia aso beye mahama peso comfort no papa eh wo ha me ntoaba mini party bia me no kure na meka mesi second the Agyapong ya me boyfriend ye do beye bia me tie ne chibo no kura mpodi nsemu na ma ba ka no ade pa me no kure ni e mesi mahama de ba ye ne papa no ye bekom e ma las konko ene begu papa na ni mas Ghana for ye twe na basa twe ne sere ene mire ye sa beda sorry ya yes ababa wani ashawo ni bi ashawo yes it is alleged impose or say lesbobo ene wose wo ba betu na na do pioto egum oba betu na na do supporter egum adepa ye nsuso no so me Kavagio me nyaka me say ye nsuso girl we so ye man attention ayadam
Serwaa Broni dia oba bontin
ayadam ye be treat na special case adepa na nka ye bibi abe wo ho amame na marew ne what say makwa anka usun anything and ya wo how ni say na usun say we wa mani anything na usun adepa yanka bi ansem ya nam what you say there's a legend say Hobson actually say what is a rena
one can say we no say hotel
me can't say embedding cement
we say hotel one say we
me na spiritual problem madam so be answer one sama what do you be answer me sent na me shas me say one it is alleged say Hobson na re girl ya re no or re the girl ye hu say o ya igbeni or girl you get ye hu say o ya igbeni o na hu say girl ye fofu wo ye fofu le Hobson everyone where hu say o ya igbeni na wan kasa koka say aigbeni ne nipa aigbeni ya aboa wo be chire mu And I been used Namia and Adam, and no nice, no sex, no quattro, no front house, and what's home. Now was Serwaa, Serwaa problem near then. Adepa, more show me be some Serwaa can you problem near then. Papa, what's so I been in any pa? What's I been in a
position, no sub position, and Serwaa Broni dia.
Yes,
and also I Broni,
them. Serwaa Broni was Samia. Never Chianica. What's so one pet? And I want moving on to bear. I can't say oh bath floor. Give to Papa B. Give to Papa B. Hey, Mrs. I can't Adwoa ye. Papa B. And I was again in the bed. Mammy bed in the bed. And it is what come in no I say. Mammy bed in the bed. I know what come about. Mammy bed in the bed. I know what child him. Mammy bed me be so. The way I can say it is a leg just a wireless bobo. Me beside when you gift now when me Hobson at trim at one wagon. I don't know, but she's so dinaka one. Me beside. And your son and me be so. The Yakas it is a leg say, or wireless bobo no. Oh, yeah, what makes you gift your dinner now? What you? Young best so soon. To say the Mahama bless you and Shahine. Emma Malas come for the Jimmy Omono. So what lie me dikayaka. Would your bar to send me Miss Cavado. So what me do with your bar. Would you bet 2 pictures you go? Mister, maybe I told you send you one information. Maybe I know Boko, maybe I can Mama Rebecca. Maybe I can say Mama Rebecca say that be my own jam. What is your problem? And then I'm your president, I'm going to do your form. Who comes over from Adwoa your president? Then Jana Mao, not that pure, the woman wire. The one was sitting, say, I can't say a cow.
So I'm running the
what's the efficacy about? Wait. I don't blame her. Missing your own crew, food be what or your real definition of a better creature. I'm not going to beat no. You want to say your mouth on Uncle Lisa. What's I begging any pa? I begging any pa, I begging so show level. What for a bar? And it's just about him life. On him swag. On him so. And that is what come. But I say, natural. What it is what come no dream, won't see us here. Now, when says all this about baby in the bed, there no was. Traveling. Who said Papa, you baby be now traveling? I was say, Paddy and your my sister can't come. What did I do? And then I don't go far down. Some are mocking. Well, then I don't go far down for. What when you move towards and another warrior? Now, are you warrior?
And to say, as someone between only hopes in Adoya, then another. A dean bata who debia obia can anado.
Sister, Serwaa attention. Me Miss Cavago, me my dikayaka, me see me too many souswa. Wo bete. So kote. Oba idea na ekoso. Ade papa bi free mu ba. Ade pa anya wo. Me see me too many souswa. Wo bete. Serwaa ha why special case ebi. Adepa Serwaa why special case they be treat as a case study. Me say there ba na yani guase nko a. Na information I be to agum no. Obi dey say na ado ya keka say we twa ni sisi. No obi pa akwa akwasi so. No obi ti o twa ni shuwa. No obi ti akwa akwasi so ye fi.
Editing.
Adepa me see ye fi girl we.
The second time I buy no see and share him say pictures no dey ba.
Madika babet na aka say. Nana do mimi ti wo kura ampo de nana do fu so ye sham no. Me passion. Bia me be say me hu na me hu say your president how your guy. Na he hu your kama. Etu betu happy nana do ma e kan say ma Rebecca. Betukum, you don't negotiate with the terrorists. Say no. You don't negotiate with them. Also obe ya jano. As obi obeso of fraud, obi obeso of scam, obi o threaten, obi o blackmail you. You are catch yourself the say your money ne. And that's at the point of no man of part of us have him. It's our so John no way yet. Serwaa na put body esi. Mese for market. Esi. Hey, what's me no good be? Esi. Esi wa esi Serwaa. Me bet na ha behem. En kasa me your bana me kasa because I'm into aba and I'm in MPP ni ti me be ka dey president. Hey, why your card boy your president? Or your chalk or your president? Why your scarecrow or your president?
So on do. So I
got to aba man nkwan ba di FBA no. Why your president? There was a word shini nu ya yatina sa yeken. South na do ye bibi na ntwa yi a. Ye ma betina se aka. Mrs. Serwaa you be treating as a special case.
All right.
And the promise ayedam. Hey. Well, I mean, so I make a count show. I had a better man making fatu baby. I can't perform some of my cadem. Mrs. Serwaa, oh, you're dumb woman, oh, you're dumb complete. Ah, no, you want to say to Salad, you put so I call you by it.
Some yet social media so.
Now, one fool, Pusso baby, what Pusso baby, what trouble my costume cobo. Sadio. Why shop what go call you by then? Me papa don't see me kasana. Why shop? I am one shop and say to Salad so call you by then. Why shop? It's one food now say you by then. Hey, one food. Na that bio. Na mo shop baby or no say be ni nipa. Me woni sisi na me woni Ojina wa improper fashion. Ojina ahe na wawo. Gifting would choose a train. Okay, you know why you're not sister. You know my body is 6 years. Then I want attention. For Jimmy free and you so called. For Jimmy free. I do so that one of us face to teach your papa so for that musa get away.
Don't fight us.
Only nyansa.
I brought Mudi.
Say. Okay. Go away on. Me catch and say. Me be man one catch and say. So one show ya. Near na be to egu no. Adia me ba be to egu no. One when the chaka say na buda. Na de pupu pa se me ma one in the be atwam. Ye wani wo chobri ye wani musa pa no atonsuo. Na de pupu pa bra. Say why me so de pupu pa abra. Abota mo wonya mo de woman na edi mo ho. Mo de pen na wo ma se. What you wonya wo didi mo. Give you wo didi mo. Oba bi oba support you bi oba no etim. Oba bi o media no so oba sort na support you oba ya sko go ejiri. Oni nyansa, oni muntetiya. Penny picture body there. Mrs. Serwaa, oba bi o media no so oba be support you na you go down the drain. Muna mo carry na about to end me catch now. Mo bia na no funso so nwa na ka dem say makwa this can be every party bia ho. Na me nto aba da me come no kore. Oba basa oba tantan. E ma mu low grade. Wo ba be gina wo so ba be threaten o ye president. Na boy so na be ko Canada na wo hen. Na wo hen. Na ma me wa ba no. Wa na wo. Hwan ya. E why Spencer form is a creature. E why Spencer. Mamu last conco last grade. What I will be now about the caddies of Betuna Nado. Pictures a go abonte.
All right. Abusia
Hakresha Brabo beating 200 beige definition of beige call.
Yeah, that's it. Watch her watching. Abusia, one more comment no enkoswa emra ewo ho no mo Patricia mehu ewo Facebook na face Teresa Kunadu nso mehu ewo Facebook mo dia na mo fa mo comment no emfamra kama Mr. Mu aya atemdidie no mo nto mo bo asemfama ya because ye nyina ye kire ya adwen eye nsem a trendy wo social media so ene etena se ne ya kire ya adwen ewo ho atemdidie no aya na edoso wo ho pa yie Obi said Moses or see you are an NPP or see we are NPP in Senate o ka say yes o ba na betina na wo defend Serwaa Broni na say we NDC
o na adwumo happy say me sha say say nso yes na area be my defend na Mahama na betina be one fu na forget so
anointing and the wishes me nya yan kan pe pon afon ame why Oje nchire wo ho anything.
Adepa me da se. Ahwefo de wase de bia mo hwe Adepa TV. Ede emai. When we say uwo wiase a. Oto ebo banya na asan about. Enunti e wo se de bia wa adwene mu ye clear. O mind ye clear. Time na ye papa no. Papa no. Ekrofo bi de politics. Na omo afi so omo so ye mema. De bia me ka mema asem ha. Se se de me meja omo asem kan because omo se ye nyai omo. Mema de. So yo ba na wa ha. E se mema ne so omo de yetumi fa ma na se ye papa. Na adodan kwa ma ye hu se oluma akura so tumi fa bi. Di mema de ye jai omo asem.
Ne ba ye ne se nana do ne nya hweda o.
They say, sir, next a Chinese Sam Nanas and for so that no so.
Sure.
Hopes in Adoy,
hopes in Adoya Nanka, Eja, or Yama, Wareno. And auntie, say, I Benny on the umpike Benny. Umpike Benny, no, and I just say, a gift to us say, I bet 19. I guess I can use Enya papa na wa ye mobo enkola akura omudim no kura de papa no no wona ye de bebo no mo bo na NPP fo so ura fi so mo so ye mema e bi kura mo ye more than that but mo tunya ndadi wa hu sese nti wo ba say asem we e ba ye no PP fo sorry but mahama was na ne de ba say papa no and the NPP fo ye na ye omu de kura na wo papa na ye omu de papa no nti papa no politics square de we mu papa no de aba no kura ma na o de ko pemma wa ba mu yinim se be ma bia pemma enkokurafo pem na nte pe enkola kura young boys so pem ma tinka be ma de enka tru ma se ma ne ke dia ye dia to ba bi ne ke movie on lady no na last time yes wa ware enti ni how ne sense sei enye bible si din pa aye chain ahunya de na edin bi wo ho na sa wogi a eyedinfo eyedimbone eyenuase edin na wogi se wo kun na sa wo do kun bu kun a be ma wo da nachi a enti entokwa be na wo kun edin ne ye kafa wo hun hope si na ka obeware wo se baby I will free no mpe ma se wa ko ware fofo they say wo how no amane any saying anya hope si na president yanso so ne so baby yanso so ne so oba de wo ho na wo ma ho kwan a mema de men can sleep with you wa bra wondo wo aya na ma you refi yen na age se wo kon ne ye wo kan sem bi tu ye trim kopem se ye beti ase ne ya hwanuma bi but bema de wondo wo kura na kwaku do nso so le a ono beda adepa enunti na bema putimi ni bodam ni da oba bia ni wa na adwe ye kla oba ma bodam na fa ne da unless e bia wa force no but men ma bi wo ha they sleep with mad women men mark for you enti ye nua ba no onya nya o ye no se wo do wo kuro wo da nachi ne wa ware dia o masa Serwaa Broni no enkoda for poma wukunu for boma busua wo frim na do wo mo na uba social media ye ka wasem Serwaa Broni enye din papa eye sa ye beka se na ye be ma ben kura ne wale iwe wo kunu gro ye hwan eye den wo yo ba ye de wutine fi abobɔ brana anasa wo ba the more I cost we di atem me di naked we naked beba ne ehun ya abusia be ma ni film no be ka se ene wo oba wo musa na se na akɔware na ene bibi simu ntama obetumi di akɔ abontino e wo se wo dwene ho na afen so mo ma ye hu ni se e bia na enne ene koyi ma wonni bi hu kɔ adwamu a ade bi wo ho a ye friend mmerem suro enti o chira na se asem we eba ye ndi sifo de oh na se ndi sifo de oh nyame aboa me ho sa na beko omo to omo so se de nya me ye go fo so de ye nya omo politics sa na omo ye no
And no team is a Friday every time. And the ma emre as any time bia. And it's all one way careful. Eh bia na and then I would see baby or ye lika. Na emre to me a dane. And I'll be yours to for. Eh bia and then I'm wanting. Na emre to me a dane by your yalfo. Eh bia and then I would not position be. The friend time. Na emre baba. Na was there. What who said time my papa no buy no na MP before though the MPs they must deal with the ladies but no be an one sem my but the boss and come so me eh your fa contrast come man who pose one president there you mun ani masia and ka eh bia we su can say ka settle down
and like me be sa bibi wa ha no mo won say yetie eye akwasi apia ya brante na okasa ye no Utia, naturally say ebra eye hotel ho no mo no o take obowura eye Serwaa Broni bowura eye hopes na do eye hotel bisa ne say what take me pictures ana kwan be so na fa so ewura inside o say me was spare key what take me pictures ana o say there be me take you pictures so but later on ho no hopes na do eye ho no send picture e dia ma no awa bra na oni ni one room into baka say blackmailing ana say den
penmu bia so we need a movie ye bibia o pe bibia gina so because e bia na woni se one no enkowie ye ti se ankowie ye a na wa fa sa de we e de ayese na sa de na ma munyai e ma bi wo ha mo do no ya ni mema ti be mema na di kai mema bi wo ha o nso tumi de o se me ye ntwa ye subscribe ye video ni ade o se sa de ni mo jai e bia sa ta mo feelings e ni gie mo so bi ti ni wa pene e kina ye bitu ya ye bibi de atia na man no o da hotel e de wo nya kin ba ho be dey za baka say e de wo nya kin ba ho
I don't know question no
nya kin ba so mo spare kin hotel de ye fast spare kin mo bi penmu se wo da hotel
even call reception a
yeah no eti unto enfutru mfa wiye ni hotel bia no wa mema wa ko se hotel no obi ba e be ka to so wada oni ho a wodi ho ndi spare key no ye hwan onya ne yire e na ye ma spare key se wada kra kokko bi muntu mfutru bia na mfa wiye ni e ye den na wo ba no ti be wura ho wa bra wada wanhu so wada se bia no na bibia bi o se bia na ndi wo twitwa e dia wo ba do be twitwa e bia no wo adwin bi e wo ni tim enti ma me fa afutu ma ye nuanu se emfa ho ni anigi a wani agisesi ya mprempren anigi saa de me nya bi da e na me ka time asem emre to me sesa awalefuo po timi be ya atamfo no mu gina court be se me mpa obi enso omona na kana no ti omo ntema na entie enti ya na yesre mo sa wo de mo do sa wo de wo do na so no dwene se emre bi betumi aba e bia nipa na wo do no na wo maame no papa kan wo ntie no afa emre bi beba bekas ye me maame ne me papa kan e na manti sata na odo no ye den eni ho bi enti mo metu mfutu anwuye ni e kwan ben so na lady ni nya wo kin ba ho e wo wo den sata no wa ware na wonya nware ye
no nya ware
ma me fa futu ma ashofo na de pa ye wo say they say man na ba no so and na kwan bi so say ye de mpanyifo no na ntesa na ye panyema bi evidence especially bi kwa na say bi pa na ware a ye de gina so dia say no tie o wo ho emema na nkasa aka nyame mpe de be say bema adepa fa bi to kotokuo o wale da bema fo wati a kire so wo do ti say ye papa akufu ado say ye de kro say nya no kro so obefa wo Serwaa Broni a nche so odo nere fa wasem ko baabi se wonya ti ase sa mema o momre enu nti o mutumi ye sa ne ma no nye se odo a onno wunti ye nya ye sa mistakes bibi e bia bema bu ho odo pa bet wo hu se wa fa wo chi akofa wo bi nti me ni wagya ye beka wo ni wagya odo mi a daddy se wo ne bema te na empo uye ni kun ne yire na ofa wachi kofa be ma fa and chire se onye den ono na emema wo mu omre
Shodi
yes dear
Shawadwe
medase mi chia de petiefo nyina se abreni nyina munya adaje ehwe ye nyame hire obi biara adepa The America Serwaa Broni ne say in fact frustration na nisa
Serwaa Broni
yes ne ho abɔ ne ho so unso bia ho pon ho so na unni a ubɛya wo wa na asset wo pɛ bibia aye ade ensem fatakora na wo pɛ sɛ enya adwuma emma Nieti America Serwaa Broni ase Serwaa Broni ma menka asɛm nkyerɛw Uye peni na nka peni asebe wayase efudjon na wotena wiase twa wa mu a ebubu atoso se cholo beef aye twitwa wo Kaneshi market
so di
yes
o de ato asoma me ba tem didie no manembra from
oh sorry adam me no
o si beef ni body aye say beef
oh na say oh
o de to asoma e
wo ho na wo abohwe se de wachi ebubu atoso se ayi beef a Kaneshi fo aso abegu ka market wo aye betwitwa ama malatafo ne abubreshifo abejeje omo de adan obi asoma Serwaa Broni adan mamenka bibi ntwa wo ekufo no ompawo ekufo no onsoso wusuo even yenti mamufo kwa yensoso wuso nti ama ho nya wo de there is no way ekufo baba be kasa kura ma sebe ne yiri papa bi oba papa bi mpo aba be so ene yen Ghana for ebeje ntokwa nafa wo mo ntena nchen ne yen yenko wu se ba ye wo ma ekufo de kura won kasa because enya wo class no kura na ya wo class ni Rebecca inti mamenka bibi ntrew se wonni nia wo de wa brabo ne be ya pajuma bi na ye abrewa slay queen pajuma bi na ye abrewa frustrated pajuma bi na ye na jai ni awu ye no because ni awu ye enka wo ye fu mu ba ye no ene se ye sa de we no waka se miss
na Serwaa Broni
ade na awu ye no gina oya baba wa ojina wa oya baba wa oni ni nyina ojina wa wo ya pe oni ni nyina wo ya pe Serwaa Broni ma men kan show Ghana yes so wo so and there is no way ye be ka say because of one sem a wo kenti Akufo Addo ne ebetu na de so enye yie de nyame ehira no na wo hira no Shabra wa bra ya nyame ya adom obedi akonya we enye ne wo ye ne na Ghana fo ye be ka say hey ye nti na mo se wan kra ne Serwaa Broni wo ya wan so ba besi a wetwa wati ko se be babush ni a wati abubroshi kantafo yi boys enye tete wani mi hu wa na hu se no o blackmail ni a woni ma no wa ma ya bo mo pa edi sisi blackmail na ebinim
nti wa na abone pa
no na mo no nim se abone pa
obi na abone pa
yan kan tira o
eden ti na aka se obi
yan tala o hwe ma men kan tira o
se betimi aye communication akoso no motie but o ka obi na abone pa ho na efiti prepare
dia ya ne se obi ene se chire ena oye ne sa oye sa na nka brewa sabe wa wujira wa wutumu sa ayi wu kokwa wu kokwa ba 50 u ba kokwa ba 50 u ba ne nam ekọ 50 se mi ndi ntra wu ba ne nam 50 na nka ma yonga enye sa de we na twe aba na fo twe ne to enya wa brewa polo abrewa chochofo cho jade awo ya ne na mfa aren Ghana ye nya amamu o mu kotina broche munya yi emrewafo sine enema mo ye o ensem fata na che sa se Ghana dan ne ti se bia ensem fata na mo di nsenhu Serwaa Broni yenso so wusu o mami kanjo se woni obi wa asem a woni Akufo Addo wa asem anti na court wo ho fa ne court na jani awo ya na ye nto eba out a wo kra na wo sell na me bi so yes wa ware ana ware iti hwani ni ku iti sa wo kunu no wo hwe sa me ani abia se de ya tete no sante sa pa na se wo ku nda so pa mobo wo ku ani mase wo ba pa me hu ne picture na me say what me ma me kra nya sa de we wo twa wa mu na wo hanyina egu how dare you na esa wo yesa obabrewa oledi pranke aden that me bisa o e dey na how so woni akufo ado wa asam a nti na court e wo ho
onfanko court
na jade a wo kire no ne a wo ye eyense hu na wudi no yes so woni obi wa asam a na wudi na court na say na e na me de picture baba out me de ni fabra ade we de ehu bi da akufo ado nko ani ni pa wa fa de yire chi
so the pictures banana na do so ka se obesiu na
wudi obetimi yes no simple nyana na do na besiu no yen ye besiu no yen ti mamufo no ne besiu no how get no go for picture no way who go for picture no way so ma men kan try say wa Broni ndia wo ye nesese wo twa so na ye ne yan so wo face into US president ubetimi akodina wa ye sankwasa asem we asa Ghana yes so niema bisu ma aye time na me side we me nsedam bremu omu bebre because Jomahama issue we buy and na company for do omu na nsi from president
yeah papa de no papa
yes and na company for ti memufo me ka ye company for parliament wama omu ka bia ediye wo man Ghana for company for wo Ghana ha se nko mutimi sore ye Eka
no then on be ye dia fa.
What do me dey no mo be ya? E so mo chi no, o mutimi chi na. O chi sankwafo na ye sankwase na
papa no papa.
Yes, papa na. Mini anka best stop sankwase ade we. Anka ma. Ah, now who are you? Who is Serwaa Broni? Ade na wa achieve. Enti hwa ma men kan chiro. Papa no wo fa wa fefa. Fa ko dia wo de be ko ne so. So na ene ya ye to say you say hopes
hopes na do ye na there is story ni nyina na
hopes enya kufa
do mu e de amaye no be e sha se free ye enu de na do ko tu na o ko tu
me tutu for na me fa me ho nsha ho
adepa
me ka ni ko for ba ba
obi say Patricia I say old women are so sweet
they are so sweet what shows they are so sweet
yeah my commenters need attention this is Serwaa Broni we trouble ho na we do
Debbie no for only
or see wait till you see Nanadu naked pictures
oh so no don't kwana the picture about out there because
president
yes
say
forgetting
MPP papa e kan say Muhammad ye ba na man for mu nansi for ma ye atemam for ye nsoso wa ba ye wan me skaba gaba ba ma won ye wan wa sa ba ye wo mu say kan say gari etu asa ba be gina ho any we proper fraction
no achaka bi adade ye koto oni
e kan say na ma Rebecca na enkola no bua wa no fi no afi ma Rebecca so you are no fi no kro no bo no afi no so ma me no wa fa no abrabo wa bo bi na wa bo I don't feel shoma ya with that. Would shut I don't want ya with that. You're so what's it? When you ask Papa didn't see me no Benjamin.
I always say I feel Bibi at Hello. I will say any for Bibi. I no subscribe.
Who Jimmy want a boot for boots? So what Jimmy want? No, that the camera see when me come no crash no. Now some yanka. But I want to the oh, kiss and tell about bunker,
Trema me why mpamucho abusi awon like I don't know me so na me here me achiwo me pasa abusi awon like now share now comment e de ka ko YouTube so na subscribe to your YouTube channel no Adwoa TV mo ko na mo fa mo comment and famra comment no ne enti me nkin kan bi ni se bi atem didie mu atamdide no do so bo yentimi enka e wa ha no mu se na me ka we se eye tap send ejuma ko bia omu se o Europe o Canada o US o pese o send mobile money e de bagana ha no ma kwanti a obefa so ni nyina ne se obehwe mo twa kwan fa phone o ti fie no akoye Google Play Store na so se App Store no download the app no e tap send o download we website so promo code no abo Adepa TV e de asho obo Adepa TV e show ho wia o Europe e be cho €5 o Canada ana US nso e be cho $10 nti ko so ana use tap send fedi ujuma bia udie e wo ho e famaye na meka o say JQ sounds every weekend drew o ye funeral o ye graduation o ye wedding naming ceremony bibia o ye bia a obehia eye quality sound system no but mo dia na hwehwe eye o matwa kwan e wo ho fa contact na go no na oni empanifo entwetwe nkomo Germany contact no so ene da ho no oni omo entwetwe nkomo na chese Germany so ye grow e wo ho ye pa ye ba so aye DJs no omo ye mienu nto mbe gina omo na so abo adwuma eho tie e de ama o kama Ghana ha no omo wo eye nkran adabraka ntina enya yira kwan eno ane se obefre wo mo na ma ye bibia e de ama wo ho no mo quick onabo Kennedy Agyapong e ba ne social media enne ame na o ka se dia o trend wo ho ye pa one eye ne baby mama eye onabo Adwoa Safo omo trend ye onabo enne okọ asase radio e koka ensem bebre e wo ho sika eye chief of staff e ma ye de sende eye Adwoa Safo ne Fidelity bank account eye $120,000 ni nyina ne se ye penny vote e wo eye parliament se ne be ya 11 no e betimi apase e wo ho na yentie ne onabo Kennedy Agyapong e kan e wo asase radio emrasisi e koba ne de ne aka no so ato aso e wo ho e de ama
I the private jet to bring the woman here, and when she came she refused to come to parliament.
So who was in parliament casting the vote that day?
Hold on.
Okay.
She refused to come to parliament. Chief of staff, after buying the ticket and flying her in, had to take a motorcade to Adwoa's house. She stood behind her gate for 30 minutes. What kind of rudeness is that? Before she opened, Chief of staff was made to sit at her living room for 35 minutes. When she came, Babin was tired. She is sick. He is sick. He can't wait. If you can't get your numbers, so be it. And we couldn't vote. Going back, she was demanding another private jet. Excuse me. Dr. Mwakuba, I'm sorry. Please. You don't know what has transpired. Look, about 3 weeks ago, we went to Rock City. Rock City. They put pressure on me to call Adwoa Safo. I placed the call through my daughter 13 times. She refused to talk to me. She refused. What do you want us to do again? My daughter said to me that, oh, Daddy, my birthday, I've not received my birthday present. She was born 27th December. I said, okay, put your mother on the line. She refused to talk to me. A chief had traveled to where she is just to convince her. She refused to come. Dr. Mwakuba, if we lose Kwabenya's seat, we've already lost. By her behavior, we've lost. So if there's a by-election that we lose, we don't lose anything. Case closed. Look, I have 2 kids with her, so I'm very, very careful the way I go about things. Family issues are put aside. All what I'm telling you is political efforts that we made. I applaud Dokua. Dokua had just delivered 2 weeks. She left the baby to come here. The second one, she came. Adwoa says no. And now look at the conditions. Dr. Mwakuba, I respect you.
What are her conditions?
Adwoa now is saying that before she comes, Daniel should listen. I'm not a madman just to go and talk. Adwoa's condition is that you have to remove Alex Markin as deputy majority leader.
Yeah.
Announce it that Alex Markin has been removed. Then she will take a plane and come here. Second one, another demand is that if you don't give me what I want, you are not going to get the e-levy passed. And if you don't pass the e-levy, you go to IMF. So unless you give me what I want, I will never come.
But apart from her request to have Alexander Fenyomarking removed as deputy majority leader, what else is she asking for?
That's what I just told you, that I will not come.
Unless it's announced that it's been removed.
Right? And the second one was that if I don't come, e-levy, if you don't give me what I want, I will not come. E-levy will not be passed. If it doesn't pass, you go to IMF. I had gone there to Chief of Staff's office to plead on behalf of Adwoa, and he said, my brother, please don't go there. If you are saying A, B, C, D, I've just spoken to her. This is her demands. Let me tell you, I don't miss words. Me, in MPP, and you media people, the way you twist, I want to state it emphatically. And it should be reported as it is. Not twisting. Two things. Family matters, I will not discuss here because Adwoa is good, taking care of my kids. But politically, I will choose Mrs. Kwashiga over Adwoa anytime. Anytime, any day. Because we have to reward hard work, commitment to party. Those days that Kwashiga put his life on the line for NPP party, where was Adwoa Safo? And you come to office in 6 months, you write a letter without even consulting the president. You write a letter to sack the woman. The only thing the president got to know was that it was in the papers that Mrs. Kwashiga has been sacked. What is this? So if the president instructs you to reinstate the woman, Otikwapai, Okamwakuma, we respect you, you are a very good man, a loyal party, but respectfully, before you also comment, you should investigate and ask questions. Before you go and put it out there, if we lose, so what? We've been in opposition before. Why are we being threatened all the time? You lose, you lose, you lose.
Do you consider that a threat?
Yeah, of course. That if you make a mistake and remove Adwoa Safo. I want to tell Dr. Mwakuba that Adwoa Safo is in parliament in the name of MPP, but we are in opposition. So if we lose, we go to by-election and lose. It doesn't make a difference, I tell you. For the way the girl or the woman is treating MPP party. Look, we all have problems in the party. Me, let me tell you, all the sacrifices I've made, with the exception of the judge that I was annoyed, they wanted to take my land and I insulted them. Every court case that I have in this country is because of MPP. But nobody in MPP has even asked, oh, how is the court case?
You clearly have a heart for the New Patriotic Party. You've called for compromise on the part of the NPP because the numbers really, and you don't have a clear majority in Parliament.
Yeah.
How do you propose this compromise is achieved?
You know, we all have to put our grievances behind us. Just as I told you that I also have problems in the party. Me, I'm a businessman. The way I run my mouth to defend MPP, if I want a contract, I beg like a kid. Read my lips.
Really?
I beg like a kid in MPP before they give me something. And when you go there for 100, they'll give you piecemeal 20. I look at them and I say, Lord, forgive them, for they don't know what they are doing. But we are still surviving. It's not rosy as you see it out there. We all have problems, but party first. But party first. So if you think you have a problem and the way you are going to operate is to sabotage the party. Now you are asking for the president to remove the deputy majority leader for you to be a deputy majority leader. I will also go back to America and tell President Akufo-Addo resign before I come. Yeah. If President Akufo-Addo should yield to Adwoa's demand, I'll also go to America. Then I'll make phone call to Chief of Staff. Well, tell President Akufo-Addo to resign before I come back. Somebody will look at me, Agyapong, we talk too much. Okay, I'm also not coming to Parliament. What precedents are we setting in this party? Yeah. So please, we have to be truthful. I have kids there, but it's gotten to this point.
And this, as you say, purely is along political lines.
Political.
Has nothing to do with your personal relationship with her.
No, this is political.
Right.
I think she's wrong. She should rather apologize to the party. They should stop begging her. They should stop begging her.
Do you support the cause for her removal?
Yes. But the foundation I've laid clearly tells you that I support for her removal if she doesn't come and sit there and make demands. Prophet Dr. Mwakuba, what do you know? When she refused to pick my call for 13 times, I tried Sunday, she refused. Wednesday, she sends a PA, calls me, and Adwoa says, if you can help our son's bill. So, but when I wanted to talk to her, she did not even pick. You, ever since you've been her PA, have you heard that I have argued with Adwoa even one day? He said no. So why did she place the call to you and not me? I'm not going to give her a dime. And Dr. Mwakuba, listen to me here. I don't like people like that, honestly. I have vowed not to insult and can never blast the beer. Adwoa Safo. Chief of Staff called me. I went there. Said, now this is what she's saying. I swear my mother's grave. Chief of Staff gave me 120,000. Deposited in Adwoa Safo's Fidelity Bank account. Please, Amwakuba, what do you know?
So
here. I don't like people like that, honestly. I have vowed not to insult and can never blast the beer. Adwoa Safo. Chief of Staff called me. I went there. Said, now this is what she's saying. I swear my mother's grave. Chief of Staff gave me 120,000. Deposited in Adwoa Safo's Fidelity Bank account. But the foundation I've laid clearly tells you that I support for her removal if she doesn't come and sit there and make demands. Prophet Dr. Mwakuba, what do you know? When she refused to pick my call for 13 times, I tried Sunday, she refused. Wednesday, she sends a PA, calls me, and Adwoa says, if you can help our son's bill. So, but when I wanted to talk to her, she did not even pick. You, ever since you've been her PA, have you heard that I have argued with Adwoa even one day? He said no. So why did she place the call to you and not me? I'm not going to give her a dime. And Dr. Mwakuba, listen to me here. I don't like people like that, honestly. I have vowed not to insult and can never blast the beer. Adwoa Safo. Chief of Staff called me. I went there. Said, now this is what she's saying. I swear my mother's grave. Chief of Staff gave me 120,000. Deposited in Adwoa Safo's Fidelity Bank account. Please, Amwakuba, what do you know?
So a lot has been done.
Yes, I'm telling you. I put the money there in the Fidelity account. Ask her PA if what I'm saying is not the truth. But now we are...
Abusia yesi ka akumi agene kwakuo anum Honorable Kennedy Agyapong ene yete se odwudwa nsemu edi egu hono sa asemu enra ye betena ha eken bi wabre okopie mu e wo GTV no na chese ne ode to honde ye bekan ye we ya asase radio so ede ya enda no pay eno so okoye ekokan ye o se 120,000 na chief of staff ebo modin ase omo de kwa koma eye ye fenese Honorable Adwoa Safo se ne be ye obeba parliament omo pa ne chobia so ombra enso ma me se wonye ready so obeba chief of staff etimi ko eye maami we efie kwatena ho 30 minutes ni nyina ye twen se Adwoa bepie na nka watimi aba eye parliament omonya kasede bi no maka kire no pa maami we enya na dwen se obeba se ne honorable enro obeka se Adwoa e wo TikTok na kire se oginani e wo ho no mo no ne TikTok account no kro we delete o ene news aba no we delete TikTok account no eni hobio abusia hwa na like na comment na wo share so e de ka ho Juliana Atwumehu e wo ho no mo comment no yesrew aya ha mo tom bo ase e de ama ye nyina obia e kire na dwen e wo ho no mo enye atemdidie enye honorable e kan ye no de wadwen kire e beba ye pama mi cho okwa na nka na batuo no e beboa ma 11 no ma passe o ma passe o mo passe okwa o si honorable say Adwoa Safo say omo man position as a deputy majority leader on my and our maso a 11 no yentimi mpasse si ampasse 11 so a IMF ne ba ko bobisia
ye ba ko bobisia any problem
and me first starting free Miss Kabagel eso Miss Shodi de me ponu wa happen Miss waje kire wo ni honorable e kan ye no ehun na ene de en
adepa if I me ba my boyfriend asem so se wa Broni asem no se obi o ha o ya igbeni bia obe support se wa Broni na se nipa no ye ti bonko so oni nyansa cause a dear girl ni jano e ye huhunfi she is possessed. It's who your bem who your bobe support no one kasa who you possessed with evil spirits wa oni nyansa mama nto aso adepa share and that's an emotional blackmailers for one and they can come myself. I say news now, say news now, but that's all more emotional, or more blackmailing go for. Now, dear mammy, yeah. Can they do so, dear? Baby mama, for who wants somewhere, and my boyfriend. Now, I don't know, son about we are more trying to kind of Naruto. I can't continue. The PR, what is some from her? Where's the social see any number? Some our man position where ya what ma I can't say
and yes sir e bia sa seat no kra da ho na obia enti so honorable Afenyo marking on eti so as deputy majority leader or see or no sa position na e na ope so move am na omba
and the power say make say where emotional blackmailer oh, I say akola ketwa. Akola from me months no gra. Baby. Oh, padi eko that emotional blackmailers for one go kroma. It's a mind no boom mind no. So oba who won near bitim. And I say mo dem obusu for ma obuchu mo adro mo ntino it say wo dey maybe I saw see 11 number pass. Yeah, can so na bi Adwoa na gasa na bi obeso be pass. Yeah, sure no so. Anka mi be twa no. Ba into obese be pass ya na. Ashafo, when yeah in as much as my bone chikakra no. Mi ama adwea sa aba me ho so. Kwase ya kwa ya katia.
Yeah, nyina see and support.
Katia say e was say ya gi omo a omo ni bi no. Ebi a baby scam girl be okay. Ebi a no tell woman no yes ah. One person wo be pass it. One person be back so. It's after na me aba me so. Ebi a just na fie dey TikTok. Say ya me dwen yes ah na wo dwen dey dey na fie. Oh kwa TikTok bu pa. Check you to ho na me hunu bia na circulating. No to nya me say nya me be ye bia ma. Adwoa yiro ho ye kantan kaba yiro ho ye. You know when you say Kai no kwana e bia no to wadwe ti mamufo and also ma ya ma we ya ma and also so them say anya possible to ma e ya no kwa ya jo the TikTok one the down pass she pias she say ya kan say puska like Family na one who can kiss mo family na one and she my boyfriend can the Agyapong kaka. Na yes sir. Yes sir. Na I emotional blackmail in a Juma warrior. Now palm pass sits in the wall pass or banana to so. And a palm pass a wall pa. Oh mommy. You don't want to go there and say I'm pa and yes sir. Simon for our dream on na sit na when you dear check couple until what's nephew. I don't know whom I get ya better find a one check. Yeah, but now I made a boyfriend by a one, me can the Agyapong by a one. Young fun of one check. I mama can't send me no. Miss Nan can be become a dream. Me can the Agyapong dream be cock. Na ma come a dream. Na me can I say to break. So okay, could it be said or a bad time? It's one treat to my phones that 11, Yeah, my point my buy me pass it, cause and go for Niska. Dear, what that I know come for your musu. It's a good thing I want to say, eh, me what's no come on a bomber.
Now, sir,
dear, my men children when I'm in sniffing the mama. And yes, I am not the other supporting. No, no.
Almost say, oh, a buyer no unsupported yet. Na say as MP, said to say a beer on Pese or Beba, na or Baba to Abana 11 Yaja to man. No quite so I say on my parliament. No,
I never.
Yes.
It's another thing if you're not doing your job. And I say before if you're passing, be now one back. Now you are not in support of it. And the next now, so and yet, I say, on your name, Jumaya, drink shred. But and they. And communicate I dream the cock run out come out day. Actually, me kind of cheap break, Holy Spirit can't so couldn't be said. Maybe I about to cause on why you're dumb. Why you're dumb. Ah, debut, and I got one back. What would be in you for being myself? I want to be my young to the swabber. Debut. Oh, no, I hate to me to the swabber in influence for being my son and name. Anyone who you had people on the pen, corner on the pen home. But me can imagine say no. Maybe I couldn't also be said. Maybe I live in an opposite pass because what dream the constituency for more niska. And to know what the yes sir. Net sad dear. Voila, you support the man and your madam who sits in a TikTok no pupu pa. Yet your baby will be slow. Nancy sir. No, I don't know emotional blackmailer. Such a transit in a one open a sit in some other so. Sit in the corner so. Sit in our drink at so. And I think that I saw a pair no dear and near that's a high record. So I somehow fit to break over. And not like a coward. And no sinner made my balance now.
Into a busy watching break and pack.
I didn't balance. Cause now then, send me that pillow so. Now me trip break. Me that pillow so. Into no, I said they do maybe a whole car. You have to be a kind of saying. You have to analyze the situation very well, and that is what I'm doing. Into the say, yeah, and rather yes, on your the constituency near Mount Cosso, on free TikTok, by nay, yes, a passy 11 no see that's not yet come once them. Some me miss covered, and you know me okay, some me each transactional interest and now taxes be there that to me okay. But me man be on tea grass or you okay and the most on the most it's your casa my uncle, you bet you bet you from.
Sure.
Say ya no dear I am mamma no. I draw when I was at the clock what that G be them what it's if ye dear. And your tampa. My dear Nina, yes, support it in the field, so what TikTok. The videos I can see. That's a talk, Nippon can you sort it. But say no. And I teach the job, visit our so. Change the emotional blackmail about one for it is a parliament or you knew a bar song or be at the son of Adwoa. It's your own so bad. It's a change that I am to a being in the city so. Near the message here, and you are trying to do to call. Now I do not snap the sunset or emotional blackmail, no, my maybe sister and in the piano. MPP for no massa. Yet took the swabber in a year. So I had no one to be in free one. No more for me, and yet he had yes, to be in free one. No more for being medicine one man. And then, dear, I
told Penny now, I call
it. It's a make us add the pass of young pen. Oh, go for one, we had no more man. Woman, na homa no opre yes abo bi ebe wo bi a wo pre enti uma na homa e na mama Adwoa homa na magina baby mienu nipa na what is seat so no wonya adwe wonya kokoro aba wonya kokuo wo ye nipa ono so nkofa na to no so aba enti dia na wo ho no na wo pesa chinchira ye ni mfo ne ma mesha ho ansa na wo ba parliament adabio dabio anya ahofa anya mami kusunya balance na ma anya balance da ho let's see afa
sorry
yes dear
wa venture wo ho anything sika honorable yegina ne honorable Kennedy Agyapong e kan na so sika nyina akọ ne bank account ya pa ne cho so omra eye parliament ne vote hu ahia ema eye levy no omra eye chief of staff ekoni fie etimi ekotena ho se wo twen Adwoa so be pia ba no wabetie na futuo na nka watimi aba honorable se otimi try so obefre otimi frɛ Adwoa 15 times na onfa nti otimi efa ne baba na one no wo no eso na kwala no kra peke call no na oka che ne maame se daddy person no kasa enyeye waje nkyere wo ho
adepa medase ebia na me ne wadwen anko benkura enyatem didie obia ne sedia ote asem a on narrative ne story intimacy so woni me anko adwen a enyatem didie dia me ho ni se Adwoa Safo ama MPP nsa sifo yes
wama NPP nsa asifo
yeah Adwoa Safo ye maame oba hofe wama MPP nsa sifo entia because ye nhwe sika akọ ene so oni Ghana ha o outside oni Ghana ha na yetimi di plan abesi ho se wo de se bia wani na aha ena wuntimi nkofa we de edi abesi wo wa abefon so a wo se daabi yama wo sika di sikai wo se daabi de na kire se 11 ninti bibia nkyere se ye no nti eye ono ani position a wo pe enu nti na wo yesa ono ani position a wo presa hai esese mo de me shaha a wonya ye nti enye 11 nti a because ni enka omo yewi yanya wo sembiem ni enti ameka sa ne se madam sisi ye nhwe parliament no wonka ho a enye yie ni enti ameka sa wonka ho enye yie no ti memufo ne dɔɔso sen mo yes ebinom dɔɔso NDC fo ne dɔɔso sen MPP fo no awo parliament ho enti wo na wo ka ho a na nka ebi o move vote a ebeboa ama omatimi apase won so a wo se wo ma yama osika yama wei ne se yenya wo den wo se wonye na miska bibi said dia me dia ho ne dia me ngindi se ye 11 nti na wo mai eye dibra wo